Oh, guys, I can tell you this is tough. Starting a YouTube channel is tough. Uh, Filming yourself, I've never done this before, and now I again forgot to take my headphones out. Oh, I have to finish this before my partner comes home, which should be very soon. I set myself the deadline of Saturday. I have to post it tomorrow. My first video, no matter how it turns out. This is the third time I'm recording. Fourth time. I actually recorded the first time, which was a little all over the place. Let me invite you to see some of the chaos. Let me check the audio. Yeah, looks like audio is good. And oh no, that's my landlord right in front of my door. I've seen my landlord literally 2 or 3 times in the 3 years I've been living here. But today, when I want to start a YouTube channel, he's suddenly in the building and he's talking to my neighbors in front of my door. Okay. I was always craving doing some. Ooh, so much going on here today. We had like a water leak in the bathroom, so unannounced, the person came to fix the bathroom. But he's going to have lunch now first because this is important. Yeah, I think he might be visiting the neighbors first and then go for lunch. Anyway, let's finish this. The YouTube gods really, they like give me a hard time. The second time was okay, but then I thought, and then I recorded it another time today. Very stiff. So here we are again. Let me try. Fourth time. Okay, I will be shuffling between my notes because I have so many notes at this point. But you know, I will get better, I promise. So, let's start with who I am. My name is Johanna. I'm originally from Germany, if you can't tell by my accent. I'm 38 years old. I'm turning 39 in November. I am unemployed at the moment. And I don't have any retirement account or any savings. So creating this YouTube channel has been on my mind for well over a year. I have been thinking about it. I have been planning it. And then I have been looking at other YouTubers and I would get so scared. I would get so scared of judgment and everyone seeing my insecurities, and I would be fearful that I'm not pretty enough or that my teeth are too crooked or, you know, whatever the brain comes up with. And because I'm German and I'm saying this, I don't want to invite anyone to bash Germans, nor am I bashing the German culture, but it is perceived as vain to talk about yourself and, you know, make things about yourself. And I think many, because Germans are also so honest, they would just tell you in your face that you're narcissistic and self centered. And that also held me back. My greatest fear is that someone in Germany is going to magically, the algorithm is going to present them with my videos and they just going to hate it. There are areas in my life where I don't really care what people say about me or about what I do, but I am still a human being that wants to be accepted, and I am a woman that wants to be perceived as pretty and smart. So a lot of pressure there. I think I am okay at overcoming fear in my life, but I can be rather shy and I am full of doubt. So, doubting myself, I'm very good at that. Yeah, and doubting myself has kind of brought me into a vicious cycle of starting things and then getting discouraged and quitting and disappointing myself. And then it starts again and again and again. That kind of creates an atmosphere where it takes me very long to get to my end goal. There is like an anecdote from my life that I would love to share, just to give you an idea. I knew from a very, very young age on that I wanted to be a fashion designer. I was maybe 5 or 6. I obviously did not know that the profession is called fashion designer, but I knew I wanted to create clothing. And later on, I obviously also realized I have to go to university for that. But to be accepted at university, you have to apply. And I could not bring myself to apply to university. The first step of creating a portfolio took me a long time. I had moved to Berlin when I was 20. Took me a few years of jobbing to then realize if I don't apply now, I most likely am never going to be a fashion designer. So I started to put together a portfolio. And that took me a few months to have like some pieces together, and still took me 2 years to convince myself to finally go and apply. And I was rejected by a few universities in Germany, and I had already almost lost hope. And then I applied to a university in Berlin, which was a little more challenging to get into because everyone wanted to study in Berlin, and they accepted me. You know, the thought of now you've wasted 2 years of your life has crossed my mind back then. But yeah, in university, I would then have to realize that the others are not better than me. And to also realize university is there for learning. So all this, like, this fear, this imaginary fear was for nothing. And that is something that I see happening over and over in my life. And more recently, I have been wanting to start a business where I design my own, little purses and scarves, and I make jewelry. And I would make a plan, and I would do the design. I would like do brand design and create a logo and come up with an idea how I want to get my social media, my Instagram account going. And then you obviously do research, right? Because you need ideas and you want to look at what other people do. And then I would get so discouraged. I would literally think like, none of your pieces are worth to show them to anyone. Your social media is going to fail. No one is going to follow you. And because I'm also so secretive with my work, as I said, I'm so scared that anyone is going to see this from my friends or my family. I would not even have friends or family members follow me on Instagram. So it would be the self-fulfilling prophecy. And then I would quit. And then it would take me a few weeks to like kind of build myself back up, or like, just by looking at other accounts, like have the desire grow again. And then it would happen all over again and I would quit. So basically, I'm a quitter and I find that horrible. And I came to the realization, if I will continue going like this, I will never renovate my apartment because I will never believe in myself that I can do it. I will turn 40, I will turn 50, and I will have never created a business. I will have never created this YouTube channel. And that is actually more horrifying than having someone laugh at me or tell me I have crooked teeth. I digress. So, this YouTube channel is going to be about building discipline and bringing up my self esteem, following through with things, even when my thoughts tell me not to, even if my feelings tell me I'm not worth still doing it, to overcome this desire to always keeping everything so secret. And I'm supercharging it by just releasing this out into the world for everyone to see. Yeah, I hope that there is someone out there that has the same experiences and with whom I can connect, because that is also something that we really strive for, right? Yeah, I think by just being open and transparent about my fears, just being honest, I'm going to maybe acquire some invincibility. That's why I'm doing this. I will invest in my health. I will develop a healthy, self led yoga practice to get further. I don't want to do like crazy things where I like do yoga for an hour, just 10 minutes a day, just consistent. I want to invest into my business. I want to keep going even when I don't feel like it, just staying consistent. I want to renovate my apartment. I want to believe in myself. I want to be okay with knowing there is a project that will take longer than 2 days and I will still follow through with it. I'm inviting you to follow along and see how I'm doing. I'm very curious to get better at editing, to see then how my videos turn out, at storytelling, and maybe even build some self confidence by just doing what I have promised myself to do. Yeah, I think this is the end of my very first recording day. I'm exhausted and very happy. So let's see how the editing goes. Thank you so much for watching. I guess, like a true YouTuber, I should say, please hit the notification bell, subscribe to my channel, and hit the like button. This feels so unreal. And I hope to see you soon again.